sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Got some room at the 30. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 82 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Brought down right at the line.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he hits
puts him in stride. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Outside caught by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no
He
feet.
will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. McLaughlin for the extra point.
The point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14. Chiefs nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Here's Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they do a lot of mistakes.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And going deep for Hill into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the...
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing And that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Man, I'm whooping this nigga ass.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own
28-0 in the first quarter. They have made a whole nother server, goddamn.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early.
He threw it anyway. What are you doing, son? I don't even think he cared at this point. I really don't. I don't even think he cared at this point.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Stephon Diggs. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. From the 17, Trubisky.
Whoa! I had him too. Oh, okay. I hate niggas with this goddamn acrobat shit.
Did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st.
But stop playing Stephon. He is not one of them. He is not one of them. That boy is not one of those.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Oh, got him again. Oh, got him. Stop, don't play with that boy. He is not one of them.
Catches for him, that good for 11.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Man, Josh Jacobs finna have like 7 touchdowns this game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the silver and black continue to roll. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Take it in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
I'm finna sit back and relax. I'm finna sit back and relax.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're looking
Get you a sack, Joey. Get you a sack. Oh, drop it. I'm finna put Joe on the other side.
You through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And not much
I'm playing with that boy. He is not one of them.
gain up to the 26.
I got a yard.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. The Chiefs on 3rd down.
I'd rather you punt right here, my boy.
Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit
They
was
kicked you out the league.
and popped it free from his grasp.
And a tough ask here. They're gonna
Man,
go for it
bro.
on
Punt the ball,
4th and
man.
9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this.
Yeah, they said that's why they made a new one, because he was tripping.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go
This
for it
man
on 4th.
still throwing. Man, you
They do
dumb.
go for it. It's Mahomes.
You're dumb.
And it says incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Man, Josh Jacobs, do your thing out here, my nigga. I'm switching my whole scheme up. I just want you to run. Just run. Do what you do best. Do what you do best, Josh. Do what you do best, Josh. Run the rock.
Josh Jacobs, 26 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes,
I'm finna see 100 points.
the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a big guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, great field position. Turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover their tries.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Man, see me playing, man.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their...
There we go, Joey. There we go. JoJo.
Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Oh, he coming again. There he go. Oh, he got a pick.
Those passes intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up near the 42, and they will set up shop.
I can just run the ball.
Territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it,
I don't think I
run
ain't gonna do
on
that.
1st down. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
If you want to run this shit, let me show you how to run it. Let me show you how to run it.
To the 31, and that's
Let me show you how to run that shit.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he gets this one inside the 50.
Lucky he tied. He would have scored.
Shy of the 10. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding.
Fuck am I throwing the ball for? He can't stop the run.
They knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take it away.
Hey.
Touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
To me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Fielded in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first.
No, they ain't got a first down in the game? Dude, we ain't clamping it like that. Joey. Joey. Thank you.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
That's not a small guy over there.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive. That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Demarius Randall. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I ask you to speculate what's possibly going on.
This man making the Chiefs look terrible.
He's as mentally strong as I believe he is. He understands that not all these picks have been his fault.
Who calling me?
So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jacobs now. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is caught. He hits one. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Trubisky. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50. The 40. The 20, 10. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times. He likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit here in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, he's still in the middle. He's on your right. He's on your right.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Right there.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down right at the
What? Bro, this game be cheating so much, bro.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away.
Man, this shit ain't even fun, man.
Widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
I bought you, man.
Makes the score Raiders 56. Chiefs nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep, and then they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. this offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there.
Look at that
I
motherfucker.
think you might have turned it on us too.
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. We get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes firing complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough.
Oh, he got James White on his team.
Third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
What the
third
fuck?
down.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Damn, I ain't put him on the other side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
I knew that's what he
This
was
one
doing.
complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
But look what we
I
have
hope
here,
that's
a
the nigga with the
sustained
what's it called.
drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This nigga quarterback draw. I wouldn't expect him that.
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw on that
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Shotgun snap to
Oh, he open.
eluding the pressure.
Travis Kelce was wide open.
Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability.
Little respectability. They don't gain shit.
They'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed to his
Nigga
right.
open every time. Oh,
Will be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
you know what that said? Alright. Here I come.
Now after the touchdown,
I'm finna
here's
2
Butker
clock
on to kick it
the
away.
whole game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boom.
The
Outside.
offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see
Man,
if
I'm
they
in the
can run it
third
out.
quarter.
I just have to think the last thing they said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Why do I hate when they do that, bro?
My play guy a question.
Hey, you're my
I really hate when they do that.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
I think he still wanna come out of man. So guess what? Boom. Boom. Fight the ball.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
I can't get it. There we go. Who you gonna stick? Who you gonna stick? Who you gonna stick? Oh.
He's got his man in stride, complete.
I ran it to him.
Set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They have the nice.
Please get this game over with.
Pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
He made me flip the whole fucking play.
This is a quick pass from Trubisky.
You get it?
And he is out of bounds here. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
That's some fucking bullshit, bro.
Also brings up third down. On this day,
Third
the ground is
down.
what it is, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes.
Nah,
They've
let's
been
do
huge
it.
for him. Kind of like a baseball.
Boom. Oh, I didn't get in.
The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here
What
on
the
4th
fuck?
and a
You
yard.
god damn. Fuck alone. Stephon Diggs.
Out there. Here we go.
Stephon Diggs.
From the 1.
Hut hut. Oh. We giving it to Josh.
And this time he is in. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells.
I'm not even gonna play
This
defense.
has been dominance in all 3 phases.
Like literally not gonna play defense.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
On the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Travis Kelce.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and now it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. They go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they move the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that.
And now here's another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Raiders 70.
I never thought somebody could make the Chiefs look this bad.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone.
Oh no. I would not be kicking to you no more.
Sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Your first game in this league, you gotta play me.
Set to begin this drive, and you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak. And what is
Get him, big boy.
This is White on the screen, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You should play with that boy. He is not one of them.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa. You call his name, he shall appear.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Ooh, good throw. That was a nice pass.
Side for Watkins, and he's got it.
I don't know why I was playing underneath.
8-yard line. An incredible play there.
Nah, I should play underneath.
Yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two.
No, not this time, buddy.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down.
Can we get this game over with, please?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Can we get the game over with, please?
18 made the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel
I don't know who gonna win player of the week. Josh Jacobs or Stephon? Who gonna win? Who gonna win? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Logically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the
Damn, I said I don't
playoffs.
keep it.
And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working the Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Thank you, 2 clock, please.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we
You shouldn't play with that boy. He is not one of them.
First and 10 as they search for
Ooh,
a
nope.
score. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention.
Oh, he got me. He quick hyped me. He quick hyped me.
When they do
Oh,
those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
22 yards there. A first down.
And the first down.
he got no outside, so I ain't tripping.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And the
I knew that was coming. Get him, Joey. Get him, Joey. Ah!
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out.
Man, if y'all don't get this thing.
He's taken down. Maurice Hurst able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting.
I don't want you to score some fluke shit.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Thank you for not hiking the ball. Thank you.
Today's final score under
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.